Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's the Rodfather 916. Are you following the drama in Cullman, Alabama? You're not. You mean you don't know anything about it? Well, let me bring you up to date. What I know so far. Cullman, Alabama is a small town, about 19,000 people. It's somewhere between Huntsville and Birmingham, the two largest cities in Alabama. The city has a Christmas festival every year. It's growing and growing in popularity. And they wanted to grow any more. They want to get more people of color to come in and spend money in the town because this festival generates a lot of money, not only for the city, but for the people who have booths and things in the town. However, the town has a racist past. And somehow, this bit of history has come back and put a cloud over this Christmas festival. You see, Cullman is a sundown city. Sundown town. What's a sundown town? Well, let me tell you. Sundown town is a town, if you're a person of color, once the sun goes down, gay person, person of color, it ain't safe for you. There are many black people who will say, listen, if I got to go through Cullman, you want to make sure your car's correct, make sure you got full of gas, your brakes work, and if you got to pee, hold it until you get out of that town. That's the reputation of Cullman, Alabama, where there are a lot of people there are hurt by this image. You know, they believe they're being falsely painted as racist and calling this town racist and everybody in it. And so they're online trying to defend it. Meanwhile, you have people who are local who are just telling the truth. The world has changed in the last few years. Some of these white people have black family members. I know a little about that myself. And so they're saying, no, I've seen this. My nephew lives in another town, and he was playing ball here against the local Cullmanites, I guess you want to call them, and he was called Monkey. The parents sort of condoned it. And they're being yelling, and even some officials have called some of the black people, because I believe one person was asked to leave, one official, after calling a young black player monkey. So they're dealing with this history, and there's a civil war in town against the people who are telling the truth, their history, versus the people who are just hurt by the negative attention. And the people who are going on defending the city, most of them, you can tell they don't know any person of color. Now, I want to say, before I go on, and I'm going on, is that if you don't know a person of color, it doesn't make you racist. But there are things white people do that sort of damages them. They say things like, I have a Mexican friend. There have been Asian kids at my school. They're just lovely. They're just like us. There are black people working in a restaurant. They're wonderful people. They've never had any problems. They didn't tell us they're racist like they would. And these are self-inflicted wounds. It tells people that you're not comfortable with people of color. Now, you may think, white person, that I work with black people. I may go out to lunch with my Mexican friends. And so that qualifies me of not being racist. No, not at all. Friendships take time. They develop over time. Friends visit each other's homes. They hang out together. Having lunch with someone for an hour or 45 minutes doesn't qualify you as an expert on that race. Again, I've not called you racist. It isn't. But a lot of people justify it because they feel white people more than anyone feel they're being attacked. Unfortunately, they can't see it from my perspective as a black man or someone who's Asian or Middle Eastern. How we live day to day, what we go through on the job, how we've been able to survive. And how you do that takes time. I'm not suggesting you go out and get a friend of color tomorrow. But if you do have a black friend who's close, or a gay friend, or a person of color, and they're close to you, you get a sense of what they go through and what they experience, and you become a little more sensitive to their plight because you're exposed. But if you're not, try to listen. Don't defend. Oh, it's not racist here when they are saying their truth. But that's what happens in meetings and discussions. You have white people saying, look, this happened to my friend, it happened to my family member, and you're having other white people saying, no, that didn't happen, because I know a lot of white people and it never happens here, but they were at the same game. So I'm going to end on that note. We can change the world, but we change it one person at a time. Mr. Rodfather wishing everybody love, joy, peace, and happiness. Hope you're following this. I find it exciting. It's like I'm a bee to honey. I'm like, wow. Reality TV. So I'd appreciate it if you like, follow up, subscribe, share this discussion with friends, and maybe you'll have a discussion about it. What do you think? And if you disagree with me, y'all know I don't take it personally. You can't have an opinion and get upset when someone disagrees with you. You shouldn't be on. You shouldn't be a vlogger. You shouldn't be a blogger if you're that sensitive. So this is a Rodfather. And guess what? Wishing everybody love, joy, peace, and happiness. These are choices. You can choose to be happy. I'm out of here. Really. I want to be in America. Yeah, I have family there.